Test, test. Wait, that is so weird. Test, test. Wait, that is so weird. I'm sorry, I'm just re-listening from my recording. It's so laggy. Wait, I wanna add music, but it somehow doesn't want to play through OBS. Sorry if it's a bit loud there. Okay, I will let the music plays around this volume. I don't know if that's enough. It's a bit hard to check on YouTube because the stream is, it's like, what does it say? A bit late to check. Oh, and anyway, I'm just gonna chill here while I continue my drawing. Wait, let me get my reference back. Hello, hero. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you doing? Thanks for checking into the stream. I'm sorry guys, I started the stream really late. I think it's an hour late from what I promised. I had some technical issues, so I had to resolve that first, and I think I got it right this time, because the stream yesterday was really, some would say it was really choppy, and I think it was because of my choice in the streaming server that was wrong. So I kind of just fixed that just now, testing this and that. But yeah, let me know if you see anything weird again. It will help me out a lot. So now I want to add the highlights. Guess we'll just use the color from here. We can just eyedrop the color from our previous rendering. Ah, okay, thanks for telling me. Let me see if I can increase my volume on that. Wait, maybe I think I should browse how to increase. Oh, yeah. I tried to increase the gain from my microphone. Please let me know if that sounds better, if it's louder. Alright, that sounds good. Thanks for checking it for me. Dang, this streaming stuff is pretty hard for me to adjust, especially when you need someone to check it out for you. And I don't know, somehow streaming YouTube has a bit of a buffering time. I kind of don't like it. That's why I like it better when I stream through something like Discord. Or maybe it's a setting that I didn't know. I guess I'll find out about how to stream in YouTube, but real time, have a real time progress, so I can also interact in real time. Yeah, I also just actually checked that out earlier. I checked my stream from my phone from another account, and it's very buffering. It's very late. Like I said something right now, and I will only be able to hear it like, I don't know, 1 minute later, I guess. Oh, really? Just 5 seconds? Alright. If it's only 5 seconds, then it's not that big of a problem then. Still, I cannot imagine if I stream like a horror game where there's a sudden shocking moment and then everybody's reaction are just late or something. I don't think that will be fun. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how other people do it. I need to research more on that for sure. Yeah, you're right. It's normal. I guess I don't worry. I understand what you mean, and I guess I don't have to worry much about it. I think I'll need a little bit more purple here. Let's just airbrush this part. There, now I can paint over this area to turn it to be more purplish. Or I don't know how I should say the color. And this is for the reflective color. It's a bit of a grayish color usually. Now I want to separate this part so it can look a bit more 3D. See if we can do that by adding a bit of movement of the strand over here. Then we add this little depth. I'll try to add a bit of like strand going through the front. Maybe something like that. Now we recolor the strands. Add the shadow back here because that's where I want the shadow would be. Let's just make that goes upwards. Gonna add lines like that to make more detail. There, I think this is fine. Oh, okay, I see. Let me try increase that up. Thanks for checking it though. I lowered the volume since the stream from yesterday. I felt like the music was a bit too loud. And I did kind of change the tab for the music, so I guess I need to adjust it again. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know. Please let me know if this sounds better. Alright, that's good to know. Thank you very much. It's very thoughtful of you though to check if I have any background music. I even forgot to actually ask about it, whether you guys can hear the music or not. Hello, Sinora. Welcome to the stream. I like your PFP, Sinora. It's a cat. I love cats. I think I'll let that here for now, and now I want to do the back part. Yeah, I love cats. What kind of cats do you like? I mean, you're using that PFP. That actually mean that you like cats? Let's just add a bit of this reflective light back there. Move the slider down and add a bit of grayish. Yeah, then that's fine. And add a bit more blue to it. And I add a bit of purple over here. Because this is just the back of the hair, it doesn't need that much detail. Oh, thank you so much, Hero. I'm really glad when people compliment about oh wait, sorry, my throat. I'm happy when people comment about my art style, since at times I feel I want to have an art style more similar to another artist, or that just happens every time I see someone's drawing is better than me. It would just make yourself like, oh yeah, I want that, I wish I can do that. So yeah, I'm happy when people say that about my current one. You're not into cats, but you have cat for your PFP? What do you mean? It's fine though, I understand. We just kind of like to see the cat sometimes, even though you're not a big fan yourself. It can generally be cute, but it doesn't mean you favor them. Okay, sure, I do trust you. The cats are cute, I believe you. Thanks so much, Sayonara. I'm a bit out of words. I'm blushing. I don't really know what to say. I'm just gonna say thank you. Still, I am trying to improve my drawing. Well, I guess that's why I'm more focusing on my details, such as like proportion and anatomy, compared to exploring an art style. I mean, I'm already comfortable with my current rendering techniques and drawing. I just need to draw better. I kind of missed the basics. I kind of jumped immediately to rendering and stuff. So at most of the times, I'm having a hard time if I want to draw a really weird or unique poses. And yeah, that's why I try to study the basics again. What artists are your inspiration for the art style? Your art style is good enough to use as a reference if anyone wanted to learn art. Firstly, thank you. I never thought that my art style is something that's unique enough for people to actually learn from. But I'm happy to hear you say that. And for my inspiration artists, I have, let me see, how much do I have? I like, let me open a Twitter tab, because I don't really know how to mention their name, how to say their names. My first and foremost artist inspiration is Momoko. Actually, I used to study their style a lot. I even had something. I referenced one of their drawings. It was, I think it was 4 or 3 years ago. Okay, Sayonara, I wish you luck on your exams. Good luck on your studies. I'll see you. Yeah, this is my main inspiration at the time. Actually, it's been a long time since I paid attention to their art. But there are my first inspirations. And I also like her. I don't study their style much, but I personally love their artworks. Hi, Vanna! Welcome back! Yeah, that's what I like from their art. It's the details. Momoko has a really complicated details. When I was still studying a lot of their artworks, I would always go like, how did they even manage to shade like that? Look at that here, like it just have so many strokes there, but it looks what to call it, like unified. It makes a good shape from all of the strokes. And yeah, Momoko, Anmi. And then for now, I often take a look. Yes, it's a bit of watercolor. You're right, it's watercolor style. I love how soft this art feels, but at the same time, when you pay attention, they actually do solid lightings. Like, look at the knee over here and then the hand, but it still feels soft overall. That's what I admire from them. And I also, well, at the moment, I pay attention to a lot of their art. They even have this art of rosary. I think that's so pretty. I'm studying more from this artist nowadays. Oh, which one should I even show? Yeah, I just love their art style. The clean look. I mean, compared to Momoko, this artist has a rather cleaner and a cleaner and clearer look of their shadow placement, and I think that's a very interesting side from an illustration that I need to tackle. How do you study other artists' art style? For me, I would... Wait, let me try to give a bit of example. I actually ever do proportion study. I would do it like... it's a bit hard for me to choose from this. I don't know if YouTube would be okay seeing this. But wait, let me pick one. I don't know if I can show that in YouTube. Wait. Maybe this one. I hope it's okay. I'm copying their art, and let's put it here. Yeah, I agree. This art looks polished. That's why I really like it. It's complex, but it also looks simple at the same time. I don't know how to call it. But yeah, I think you're right. Polish is the name. Anyway, I ever done this where I... Oh wait, my pen button is coming off. FDDM. Hey, it was cool discovering a small art streamer with as much skill as you. Give you a follow here and on Twitter. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just started streaming yesterday, so I'm still learning here and there. And as the description said, this is just a test stream. I just want to check if I get the audio right and stuff. So this, I think I should put the name of the artist. What was their account? I think this is okay. Wait, I know where I should put it. Here. There we go. We give a proper credit now. Now for the study, I often just... Wait, let me just crop it from here. I would be like... I try to check the distance of their heads. Not until on the top, but probably just around here to their forehead. Then I will try to see how much length of these parts are, because I mainly study the proportions, so this is kind of what I did. Like this is the bone part, and this goes all the way down to the whatever that bone is called. Yeah, and then I would try to use these sizes to draw myself. Like maybe if I can put a bit of example. I'll just try to draw a face from this size. Is this visible on the stream? Oh yeah. Something like that. And as for this is a bit tricky because it has a very... It's not a straight line, so at the very least we can... Like over here. And then it's a bit curvy, so it's a bit over here. And then let's say this is straight, it will probably go around here. Yeah, I do try to analyze the proportion and I try to draw the proportion of that alike artist. That is correct. But again, this is purely just to study. I also do other artists style like the previous one that I showed, like Momoko. They have a slightly different proportion for their art. And then I would try to draw each and every one of them and I see which one I like better. Because there are some concepts that I like to keep in mind, like what kind of art that actually looks good. Like, is the face, do I like the face smaller or do I like the face bigger? Alright, FDD and M. Sorry, I cannot spell you correctly, but thank you so much. It's good to have you here even just for a little bit. I'm not gonna stream for that long either. I hope you have a great night. And yeah, so this is for the proportion and for the style. As I remember, you were actually asking about the art style. I would pay attention to what they did here. Like, why is this a clean art? Why is it clean? And I would see the line art they do here. the face line art, it's not a full-on line art. It has this missing part, but it also have a thick part over here. So the play and the line weights actually plays a lot on this drawing. And we can also see how they use the lighting over here. Like, they make a really clear lighting, and this is actually one thing that I'm also still studying of. I still can't really do a solid lighting like this. I would eventually just, what to say, I just eventually mess it up. Like, it all just blends in together. I need to do more solid lighting like this. Yeah, I do agree. The line art thickness is tricky to master, because I also feel like it's hard to tell which part that needs to be thick and which parts needs to be thin. Like, sometimes I also often see people does this where they just have a not black line art, while I personally, almost all of my drawings have a black line art on it. I still haven't mastered that out. So yeah, this is a very interesting thing to learn. But I think if we pay closer attention, the places that they put thicker line art is probably around... Wait, did I? Oh yeah, I actually messed up the I did strokes on the drawing. That's I don't like it. Let me undo that. One thing for sure, they have a thicker outline in parts that meets together, such as this one and this one. And you can also see this one, the parts that joins together, and also has some shadow to it, like a part that has more shadow compared to others. This one as well, this one as well, since we all know the light comes from the right. Oh, this one is lighter. All over on this one also. The shadow would hit way over on this side. I guess that's why they have a darker line art over on this side. The light is just so soft, it blends so good. I agree. I mean, it's a pretty solid lighting, but it still looks soft at the same time. After I think about it, I think the thing that matters most is our knowledge to the proportion. Cause for me, if I want to make this solid lighting, I will have to know what happens on this part of the neck. Like, turns out that this part is a bit extruded, so the light only goes on here. I don't know, man. There's still a lot of things I also still need to learn. Yeah, this is one of the examples that I also like to see. Also, one thing from the art that I'd like to note is the hair. They always draw hair flow so flawlessly. I mean, we can take a look at their other arts. They just have these feel of little strands, but it's actually a big hair, but it's very detailed at the same time. I love how they do with the flow. How they can also make the hair looks volume. Farian, thank you so much for joining the stream. Well, it's so surprising to see you here. Wait, let me see if I have another artist. I kind of forgot who else I'm actually taking a look. The most impactful one is Okise though. Oh, okay, I found another one. I actually also like their art, but I can't
directly show their account. It's a bit of a sexy art. I don't know if I can show that on stream. I'm gonna look for a rather friendly image. This artist, wait, let me screenshot the name so I don't need to show the profile of the artist. This is all for censoring matter. This artist, Machi, wait, can you guys see it on the stream or is it too small? I guess I'll try to zoom it out a bit. I also like their art. They also have a clean style of coloring. It's kind of similar to Okisei, if I can say it that way. Here, let me copy this image. There. I like their art. It's very clean. I also love seeing that the hair strand is actually this big. But there's a lot of things going on in there. It looks detailed, but it's not over detailed. I don't know if you guys understand what I mean. And I do agree, flowy hair really can turn art pieces to be very dynamic. And it makes your drawing overall looks more detailed, even simply just from the hair. Like, you don't need to do much accessories or anything, as long as you can make those flowy hair and then you can add a good amount of strands that have a good flow. It matters a lot. These strands matter a lot. They even have these smaller strands, but they keep these area clean. I think that's a very important aspect here. Yeah. This is the artist, if you guys would like to follow. I haven't done much of study to their art style though. I just often see how they paint a little bit, but I haven't really do a further studying on it. Yeah, you're right. You like the different colors in the hair. There's a lot of variation of the same color. That's true. Maybe if you want to check that out for a bit. I mean, that is important in doing the rendering. Like this part is a bluish gray. And this part is also actually from the same, well, a similar hue. It just goes around, it just plays around this area of, can I just screenshot that out? Wait, I want to pull this back. So from what I see, they play around on this area of hue. And for the color, since it's a silvery hair color, they play around this area. Wait, sorry, I should put more in that area. So I guess if you're trying to make a white hair, can I just make a bit of a... So if we make a white-ish hair, can I do that? Yeah, we can. We can try to get one of the first shadow from this darkest part. Try to make this has a bit of a twisting motion. And then we can try add from this middle part maybe. Oh, I know this is the other style. I'm just painting how I would usually paint. But more or less, I think that's how they pick the colors. And for this light side, I think they also do... Wait, let me get that away. For the light side, do they have any shadow on the light side? I don't think they did. They just add this pink colorish. So if we try to add that here, it'll probably look something like adding this here. I think it'll be something like that. But personally for me, I would sometimes also add a bit of reflective light here. Just a tiny bit. And if we want to add a bit of this color, it's not that visible, but sometimes these grayish color actually blends in the color better. Oh, that's really helpful. Thanks for showing an example. You're welcome. I really do hope this helps, because actually choosing color is really that simple. You guys just have to know which part that you want to choose. If you want to play around with the dark color, you can just play with this area. And then for the highlight part, right? For the highlight part, just choose something around from like this area. And then if you feel like the color is a bit too flat, it just simply means that you need a little bit more saturation to it. Like maybe this is a bit too gray. You can add a bit of, you can go a bit to the middle maybe. Like let me try get it on this color and we put it here. Let me move that a bit. Like this is just adding a bit of life to the hair. Now, we feel like that's probably too much color. What I would do, I would take this soft watercolor brush. I would smudge it a bit so it's a thin color. And then I will try to color it again. If I still feel this is still too thick of a color, I'll brush that color again and I take a bit of amount of it. And then I feel like this is better. This is already the right color for me. And that's where I start to paint it in. You can add it in between those light highlights as well. Yeah, more or less. And then add strands. Yeah, well, that's a little bit of the study that we get from here. They also even use a bit of this gray. I don't know what gray that is. You can always add things here and there. You can add this too. Maybe you want it to be more shiny feels. So yeah. You've given me information that would take at least 15 searches and 10 tutorials to get. Thank you so much. I'm glad I can share that here on stream, and I'm glad that you can understand what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just trying to explain it from what I know. I used to also try to find this kind of tutorials because I really want to get that, I don't know, I say this a rather complex rendering because it uses more than, I don't know, more than three colors, And man, that's why I did study on Momoko, and I figured they did that. They probably did that where they just brush over and they would eyedrop that color, and if it's not enough, they just do that over and over and get a lighter color, so you just paint over using that very color. So yeah, there you go, you have the variation for that one color. Well, I guess that's for the inspiration session. Let's go back to using that here. It's the same here, I just don't do it as much. We can actually take this color. Wait, let me put the wheel color here for a better view. And take this color and drag it a little bit down. Color it a bit here. The point in rendering here is just eyedrop and move it a bit downward or move it a bit upward. Like this. We try eyedrop this color. Maybe we wanna add a bit of highlight. I want it to be a rather saturated highlight. It would be like from here. Then I pull up and I try to draw that in. There. Now it has a highlight. This also works on this one. I want to add highlight on this, so I dropped it here and then move it up here. Wait, I think it should be a bit over here. Yeah, more or less like that. I add strands. Wonderful, thank you. Well, I know this is not as smooth as the other artist style. That's why I still need a lot of things to learn. Yeah, those small concepts are pretty good to keep in mind for us to keep improving. Anyway, I'm done with that here for now. I want to go... Where should we go towards to? Do you think we should go towards to the skin? Or to the clothes? Okay, I guess we'll just go to the skin. Since I already have this shadow. Wait, why is it like that? Alright, this is a thumb, I forgot. The light is from above and a bit front side. So I can get the shadow to be over here. I mean, sometimes shadows doesn't have to be too realistic. You need a manipulative shadow or fake lighting to make a drawing look good. That's in my opinion though. Your sketch looks very simple, but the render is humongous. But yeah, thank you, you are right. I keep my sketch simple because I feel like if I do too much on the sketch, it's not going to affect much to the later result. It feels a bit of time wasting if I do too much on the sketch. It's a bit like trade-off. The extra time that I should have used for the sketch can be used to render instead. Because I feel like the render is what matters most. But of course though, the sketch, I try to make it still look good. Like, I really need to get the proportions correctly first. Because if not, it will affect later on when I do the rendering. Okay, I cannot use this layer. Erase this part. And then we can do this. I do invert the selection and I invert that again. Now for the skin, this base that I use is a bit more orange. No, this is a bit more too red, a reddish skin color. So for the shading, I would go a bit towards down and a bit to the right. Oh wait, it actually doesn't look good. Let me test that out in a more solid color. I need a bit more pinkish. So we need to slide down that hue button a bit. I also think it's important to have an image in mind, like how I want to do upper half of the finger and upper down of the upper down or upper below. Yeah, it's upper down of the finger. Like I want this part to get more shadow and the upper part to get more light, and that's why I put this color down here. I'd love to render skin, too bad it doesn't love me back. I understand what you mean. Well, it will love you back soon enough. Just hang on to it. Because I also have a love-hate relationship with skin. At times I can render it perfectly and immediately, but sometimes it takes hours and hours of tries to get it right. Get the right color and stuff. It's a bit hard. Now that I think about it, yeah, I think I want this to be a bit more lower opacity. I want to shade this part. Here is where I use the blur. Wait, I think the music just turned off. I'm just gonna blend this in for now. And for the very back of the finger here, I would usually just add the, I don't know, I call it ambience color. I forget what people normally call it. Just add this grayish color. Adds a bit of blue so it doesn't hurt. That. And then I'm going to merge this finger layer. And this is where I start to do the blendings. I'm just adding this darker color because I feel like this part should be in the shadow. But of course we can always add a lighter color to give a reflective light on it. Make it more balanced and not too dark. And for the nails, does her nails have any? Oh, it doesn't really have any color, it's only a nude color. So in that case, I'm just gonna add a bit of the normal skin color on the sides. I haven't really checked how to color these nails properly. This is what I do at the moment. Because the magic of the nail coloring is here. It's when you add this highlight. There we go. It's better if I just do this like arch up. Make it curve up instead of downwards. Then we can add those rim lines again to soften the finger, or rather the color. And that's for this finger for now. Let's get onto this side of the finger, or rather the hand. I'm gonna fix the shadow first. Just a bit inner part of the finger, so the light should be around over here. Right, I want to give that crease. Make this curve downward. Oh wait, curve downward, or we just add like this? Let me see if that works better. I think it works better, so I'm just gonna use this upward curve. Leave this a bit here. Add shadow to these creases. This is also where the light hits, or at least I want to believe there are lights coming from there. Or over here. Let me get that off for now. yeah, now I think we can go straight to the coloring, to the rendering. No, let's put it around from here. And actually, if you already done the one part of the hand, one part of the hand, which was the left hand, you can just eyedrop some of the colors from that hand or this other hand. So you can make sure that the colors doesn't become too different. Yeah, and actually I hate this part. I'm just gonna merge this out. We're gonna paint on one layer. There we go. Now I can eyedrop the color from this to this. I'll just say this part is also colored that way. Then just blend it in. I think I will finish the stream once I'm done with this hand. Because I have some stuff to do at 5 p.m. This shadow, and then to make it less dark, what about we add a bit of orangey color and airbrush it here. And for the inner side, add a bit orangey shading, or okay, we can take from here. I'll take this darkest color and see how it looks. OMG, that looks so good. Thank you so much, Eng. I appreciate the compliment. I'm trying hard to paint this hand properly so I can show you guys how I can do this well without much mistakes, because usually I would actually be confused at times and I would pause my progress and I would continue later on. But yeah, I'm glad you say that way, Ink. I think this part should be a bit round. Get this color wheel back. There we go. And let's just add this darker color. And then I do this blur. The blur is actually just to make it look more plump. And usually this is what I also like to do. I feel this always softens all of those harsh reddish color. I'm trying to improve my 2D art this year because I'm going to become an animator, and not gonna lie, you motivate me. Oh wow, you're going to be an animator? That's the coolest thing. That's really cool. I know how much work it takes to animate something, so oh my god, that's crazy. That is amazing for you. I am definitely rooting for you, and I'm happy to know that my work actually motivates you. I wish you luck on your journey. I actually also do a little bit of animation, and it's actually just a live 2D kind of animation. A really simple ones, that is all I can do. For example, it's those swaying flowers on my stream overlay. I try to do a little bit of animation on that. For real though, I think animators are amazing, especially the people who actually do the frame by frame animation. Those are definitely one of the craziest things. Because you have to draw so much, and you even have to really think on what frames you do next, what details to put in that frame to make it look good. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of work. It also applies to the live 2D animators. I think it's crazy to work with those layers. If I may ask, what kind of If I may ask, what kind of animator are you going to become? What are you learning? I think I yapped too much before. I should have asked you first. That's true, I agree. The final result is always worth it despite all of the hardships and the time where you feel like you want to give up, because that happens to me as well. It takes really so much time, especially when you're not pro at it. Dang. I know, you literally have to hand draw, and it's not just the visible part, but also the invisible part, where people don't see that in a simple 2D illustration, but you have to draw those parts in order to animate it. And for real, those things take so much time. Not to mention cutting the layers. I always wanted to do more of those 2D animations, but you understand the time it takes. I want to do drawing, but at the same time I also wanted to do the animation, but then I think again, I want to draw. So there's always a debate inside of me to actually spare my time to do those animations. And yeah, in the end, I can't spare my time for that for now. That's why it's very, very cool of you that you're dedicated to learn for it. There was a time where I wish I can learn, where I can do the animation for VTubers and stuff. But after do a research about it, about what I need to study and prepare, oh my god, I back down. I back down for now. I don't have time for that. Yeah, exactly. The rigging. And also the part where you have to adjust the parameters for each hair strand swaying, and then you also need to learn how to add those animations. And yeah, okay, actually mainly the rigging. I can't do it. The face rigging, that's really hard to do. I still can't do it well. I don't know how long it would take for me if I really want to be able to. Your channel is so underrated. What the hell? Thank you. Well, I try to just stay active here, and hopefully people will come find me someday. And it will grow eventually, I hope. Well, at least I hope. And that's why I just started streaming, right? I just started streaming yesterday, actually. This is my second stream. I just wanted to test out the audio and stuff. Because yesterday's stream, someone said it was choppy, and I think it was because of my setting, and I just kind of found out about the correct setting, I think, earlier today. But yeah, I'm just testing it out again now. I will be there once you become hella famous. Oh, thank you so much. Well, I do. I have a hope someday I can become one of those famous artists. That will be an honor, totally. But again, I'm just an artist. I just want to share what I can do here. I just simply love sharing things, sharing my art, or maybe tips if anybody asks in this stream or on my channel. But sadly though, if people ask on my channel, I can't always make a tutorial specifically for that. Because again, you need time to edit the drawings and stuff. And I guess that's why I prefer when people ask directly in the streams like this. My YouTube recommended me your channel. I didn't even know you stream. Love your work, by the way. Thank you. I'm glad you like my work. And yeah, actually, I just started streaming yesterday, and I guess that's why you didn't know that I stream. I just wanted to try streaming. Well, I hope I can talk more with you, and I hope I can share more things, because I feel in stream people can ask directly, and I can also share directly at that same time as well. Because I'm aware that I cannot always make an art tutorial videos that often. So I hope this way I can reach out to more people who actually wants to ask me about stuff. Talent needs to be appreciated by more people. Yeah, talent and hard work. Those two are best friends that needs to be more appreciated, I think. Well, just like how you want to study live 2D animation and say that's crazy. Yeah, that's why I keep saying that's crazy, because it is. It takes dedication to learn. So I guess I'm pretty much done with the hands for now. I might come back to it later, just like any other details that I usually add on a later stage. Wait, this part is a little bit empty. Hello, Michaela, welcome to the stream. I'm going to be ending the stream soon though, because I have an appointment at 5 p.m. which is around 42 minutes from now, so I gotta get ready for that. Hard work, of course. Artists aren't born talented. Yeah, I agree. And those people who often say that you're talented and stuff, well, we all know that it's actually just hard work. I am so sure that everybody can actually draw as good as those artists out there. It's just a matter of their will and hard works. When drawing hairs are super difficult and you're having that in the foreground and it looks so good. Now that's talent cheese. How long did it take to get to this level? To get to this level, well, personally, I've been drawing since 2015 maybe. That's like the very first time I draw, and it was really horrible. But I just started doing more study. I focused on my improvement probably around 2020, I'd say. So I could say it's probably 5 years. But hey, that is actually too long to improve. You can do faster than that if you really learn every day, but I was very lazy. I'm honestly a very lazy person. I procrastinate a lot. If only I draw more each day, or at least I spare time to, I don't know, just practice things. Just taking a good look at another artist's drawings. I could have probably learned faster and improved faster. I was late. I missed the stream. Yeah, I will probably stream again next week. I'll put a schedule up. Not really a schedule because I still don't know when I can stream again. But I'll be sure to put an announcement on my social media if I were going to stream. I hope I can stream again on Monday though, at least. Fave artists? I do actually. And earlier on the stream, we just actually talked about it with some other viewers. But to give you a faster look, a quicker look, I can show you. These are some of the screenshots of artists that I shown earlier. These are the main two artists that I look up a lot at the moment. But at the start of my journey, I really like this artist. Wait, let me show you. I'm sorry, I covered that reference picture. I like this artist. This artist was my very first inspiration on my anime art journey. I love their style. I love their style a lot. The details on the hair. That's where I learned all of those coloring techniques. I pay a good look to the details here, how they did all of the colors and stuff. But yeah, maybe this tree. And I actually also mentioned Anmi earlier. I really love their watercolor style, and it's really a soft art. I think it's amazing. I really can't ever do something like this. It's detailed, but it's soft. I don't know how to say it. It's just pretty. I am a 3D environment artist who got about 6 years of experience under my belt and now want to actually get into 3D. Wow, that is very cool of you. I'm pretty sure the 3D environment art is, I don't know if it's an art. Yeah, 3D stuff is actually so hard. I never get to learn more about that. The only 3D thing that I ever do was probably buildings in SketchUp or Revit or whatever, those architectural application. Since my college major was architecture, so that's the only thing I did. The only thing I can relate to 3D are those. Pretty, the illustration are so cool, and I'm sure my style match. Really though, I mean, I do learn a lot from these two artists, and I guess that's kind of what makes my style a bit similar to theirs. But for sure, if we're talking about people like Momoko, well, my eyes art style are mainly from her. But the rest, definitely not right now. It's still crazy of a work from her art. You're pro like them now. Thank you. I never feel that way, to be honest. If people, I'm always really happy when people say that. That you say that. It's. I'm honored to hear that. I'm a bit speechless because there's really a lot of things that I still need to learn. I am still really bad at proportions, I think. That's what I'm focusing right now. And yeah, I do agree with Ikuma. You've been looking at art tutorials and they're saying learn perspective, gestures, poses, simply do. And that is what I've been doing. I've been actually doing some gesture drawings. Wait, I guess I can show you guys a bit of my gesture drawing files. I just started earlier this year though, literally at the, not really the first day of January, but I want to dedicate myself to do these gesture drawings every day, at least this year, 2025. Wait, where is my file? I forgot the name. Oh, here. Yeah, this was my file for drawing. I did some gesture drawings. I tried. I just started, alright. Like, yeah, this one was really horrible. But I'm trying to learn do these gesture drawings. I really want to get those poses to be drawn beautifully, because right now I'm still having trouble with that. What I try to do these days. Also, wow, your major was architecture. Okay, that's so cool. And your art is just as good as the other great artists on Twitter. Thank you so much. I am very encouraged and motivated to study even better every time I hear that. So I really hope one day I can reach to the point where I do feel worth to be called like that. But I appreciate the kind words, for real. And yeah, anyway, I think I have to go soon. I need to prepare some stuff. I think we should end the stream today right here. I'll try to stream again later on Monday, and maybe I can see you guys again later. Thank you so much for joining the stream and chatting with me. I appreciate the good company, because I mainly want to draw while I stream, so I can have people to talk with, just to keep me accountable and working. And I love it when I can share things, I can talk and get new insights from you guys. Your drawing is so good, I can even draw a straight line. Well, I also can't actually draw a straight line, but I get what you're saying. It takes years to practice. At least I like how I am now, but of course there will never be a satisfied situation for me. Are you doing the 5 minutes to draw a pose practice technique? Yeah, and it's actually not a 5 minutes. I do 90 seconds. Right here I write, wait, you can't see it. I write in these folders, it's a 90 seconds, and on the first day I tried 60 seconds, 30 seconds, and 90 seconds. Yeah, so it's 1.5 minutes. Because I can't bear to think to do these gesture drawings in 5 minutes. I think that's a bit too long. Because I really just want to do a lot of poses in shorter time. So yeah, I think 90 seconds is good for me. For now, at least. Bye bye. Yes, bye bye. It was so fun even though I joined late. Well, you can join next time, hopefully. Maybe the time is not that well either on your side. Time zones are always tricky after all. So that's all for today. Thank you so much, everyone. I will turn the stream off now. I'll see you guys. Bye.